The wounds of molestation. Every child deserves to be protected by their parents. If you can't see them, then you can't protect them. So for me, I recall a time being age 4, something as innocent as playing with a friend outside, and we eventually transitioned into my friend's home, and his parents weren't there. His older brother, who I would imagine was about anywhere between 10 and 13 years of age, I would assume that he was looking after his younger brother. What I recall, as we were playing in the living room area or the common area of the house, eventually we transitioned into my friend and his brother's room. I would imagine that it was a 2-bedroom townhome kind of setup. So we're playing, as kids play, and at some point my friend left the room, and what I do remember is that the older brother shut the door behind him, and then unfortunately I was molested. As a 4-year-old, you go home and you really don't know what to communicate to your parents. Was it play? Was it wrestling? At age 4, you really don't know what it was, but you know it was something different, and you know that it was something that wasn't necessarily comfortable. So needless to say, and unfortunately, there was another occurrence where the same kind of scenario happened again, where started off playing outside, transitioned inside to a common area. Then we transitioned into a less common area, into my friend's room. Same pattern. My friend ends up leaving the room, and the older brother prevented me from leaving the room, and it happened again. Again, you leave as a 4-year-old kid, you don't really know what to communicate to your parents, to my mom, and you don't say anything. But one thing that, I want you guys to take away from this is that all children deserve to be protected by their parents. And again, my very basic rule is, if you can't see them, then you can't protect them. So I would encourage you to teach your kids about compromising situations and how to avoid them. It's one thing to be playing in a common area, but when you transition to an area where it's just the kid and one other person, that is a compromising situation that children should be taught to avoid. Another thing that parents could do is ask questions. Did someone touch you? Did someone, look at you? Did someone make you feel uncomfortable? Did somebody tell you not to say something to your parents? Ask questions. And lastly, teach them how and when to defend themselves. I think every child should learn how to defend themselves in those particular situations, because as parents, we're not always going to be there with them as they get older. So that's my message of the day.